What's up YouTube? For tonight's video we have a full Pokemon female team. Make sure you leave your theme team suggestions in the comment section. As usual, highest time up comment will be the winner. Right, so I actually tried this team out on stream. Yes, I did try this one out last night on the stream as well. Thank you to everyone that came to that. That was really fun. We will definitely do something like that again. Now, I just want to ask you guys a question. Maybe in the future, did you guys want me to put like webcam into my layouts and stuff? Would you like that? I'd like to hear your feedback on that. That'd be really awesome if you could do that. Just let me know in the comment section. Anyway, okay, so I have an NU battle here. This team was pretty fun to use, but it was it was gimmicky as usual, but quite fun. Right, this battle is on my chat, so if you do want to have a battle against me, you can check it out in the description of the video. Right, so best matchup 2016 here. I'm going to get paralyzed. Now, Zebstrika is going to Thunder Wave me there. I thought it may use Volt Switch or something, but that's alright. Okay, so this was quite an interesting team. There was 3 electric types and 3 poison types. So there's some sort of like little, I'm not really sure if it was a team or like a half and half mono team. Anyway, so I'm going to get paralyzed and I'm going to get Whirlpool trapped in there. Right, so there's not much I can do to Lantern, right? So I thought, well, I might as well just go for the Yawn again to try and cause a swap. Now, Lantern's going to set up an Aqua Ring here, and I thought, well, that's really going to be good because that's definitely going to force a swap there, and then I can probably just go for a Hydro Pump or something and hit whatever comes in. Right, now it's going to go for the Ditch Charge there, and that's going to take me out. So Piplup went rip there. Now, guys, make sure you stick around for the bloopers. They are they are hilarious. So you need to stick around for those ones. They are very funny. Okay, now I bring in Axew. Now, Axew, I had, the Axew was probably one of the most dangerous Pokemon on my team. Purely because it was my Piplup Axew combo. Like, what I'd do is I'd use that to Yawn, and then I'd generally be able to get some sort of swap. Now, Lantern actually stays in this turn, so I thought, well, bugger it, let's go for another Dragon Dance. That's awesome. I can set up on this one. Now, I've got 2 Dragon Dances up there, so I thought, well, I'm not going to be greedy about it. I'm just going to grab those ones and start trying to sweep. Okay, so Outrage was my best Dragon attack here. I thought that'd be the way to go on it, just for a lolly set. And it crits the Lantern there. I don't think that mattered if it had +2, even a very defensive Lantern. I don't think it would have lived that. Anyway, so Weezing is going to come in here, and I've got the Stealth Rocks up too, which is nice. Now I was like, well, if this is going to kill something bulky, I'll see how strong it is there, and it does take out the Weezing too, which is a very bulky Pokemon. So that's good. I get the Confusion in Fatigue, which sucks too. Now, Electivire comes in. This was actually pretty funny. Now, I was like, okay, I can just go for the Outrage here. That'll be good. That'll just wreck Electivire. And then I hit myself with Confusion. So that does like half my health, which sucks. And then the Electivire uses fucking Barrier. I'm like, what the fuck? This is going to be some whacked out shit. So it's got a boost in defense, right? And it's got leftovers. I'm like, damn, that's cool. So there's not much else I could do. Would just go for the Outrage again. So I go for the Outrage, and I hit myself Confusion again for a fucking second time. I just live on 4 health, and the Electivire is going to go for the Ice Punch here. So it's got Barrier and Ice Punch. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Right, so Axew's down. So both my little, 2 of my little cup Pokemon down, but they did pretty well. Now I thought, well, what can I swap into this thing, right? It's quite a bulky, Electivire in defense. Okay, so going into my Combusken here, getting a Protect up. I need to outspeed this thing, right? Okay, so Electivire uses Power Up Punch. It's going to try and boost its attack. I'm guessing its other move would be Thunder Punch now, since it's used Ice Punch already. So going for the Focus Energy here, I've actually got a Neverlight on this thing, and I noticed it's got a lot of EVs invested in bulk, so I thought I could live whatever attack quite easily. Okay, so I've got the Focus Energy happening. Now it's like, let's go for the Focus Miss. Focus Miss, well, misses, of course. Right, now Electivire is going to go for the Thunder Punch here. That does quite a decent chunk of damage to me, nearly taking me out after all those boosts. Okay, so I go for the Focus Miss again, and it hits, which is good. So I was like, okay, well, this is going to like wreck it. And I get a critical hit here, and it's so bulky in defense. It's like, it must be like max health and max special defense or something crazy like that. Anyway, so my Focus Blast failed. I thought it would do a bit more damage than that, but this Electivire is crazy. It's got some crazy EVs in happening, which is cool. I like seeing that. So Focus misses again. sake. And I'm going to die to the Thunder Punch there. So it's got 2 barriers up, and yeah, well, the 2 Focus Mists would have definitely taken out, but of course it missed twice. Right, so it's things aren't looking too hot at the moment. I'm getting beaten by a Special Defense Electivire, so I need to get something happening. So there actually wasn't too much I could bring in because like a lot of my main hard-hitting Pokemon were already dead, and this thing had like 2 barriers up, so it was taking my attacks so well. Okay, so going for the Earthquake there, the Power Up Punch is not going to do much. They're just obviously boosting the attack there. So I knew a Thunder Punch would be on the way after this. So I was like, I'm going to need a critical hit to take this thing out. Otherwise, I'm going to get like Shrek'd by that Thunder Punch, which is not going to be good. There's not too much else I can do to it. Okay, so it just lives on the littlest margin of health, which sucks. And I'm going to live on 4 health with Thunder Punch. Woo! So I lived that one, which is nice. I'm actually running a Choice Scarf Arbok here. I've got Switcheroo, Earthquake, Gunk Shot, and Seed Bomb. So Seed Bombs are more of like a surprise factor, right? I thought it'd be a handy attack on it. Okay, so finally I got rid of the Special Defensive Electivire. I mean, it should have died ages ago to all those misses, but that's how it goes. Right, so in comes Garbodor. Going for the Earthquake because I'm Scarfed before Bugger it. Let's do it. Should do some nice damage here. And I crit the Garbodor there. I'm not sure if that mattered how EV'd or whatever, but I'm sure it would have done a hell of a lot of damage regardless. So I did think that one actually did matter there. Okay, so in comes Muck here. So I'm having a pretty good run here. I know that Muck's got Shadow Sneak, but I didn't have actually lots of things to check this. As the team suggestion goes, I had Togepi and I had Braxion left, so I didn't exactly have the best things to check. Right, so Braxion is specially defensive. It's not very defensive at all, so things were starting to look pretty desperate here, so I had to go for Fire Spin. My Fire Spin Toxic combo was pretty much nullified because it's a Poison-type Pokemon, so I couldn't really do shit to it. So I was like, I'm going to have to just use Fire Spin against it and do a little bit of protecting and wait for it to hit itself. Okay, so this Muck was I'm not even sure what sort of set it was. Probably just a bulky boosting set. A lot of them have Power Up Punch, Shadow Sneak, Gunk Shot, Ice Punch, those sorts of moves. It's a very nice Pokemon. I can run really cool sets. Okay, so setting up the Wish here. I love this Braxion set, but it doesn't work so well against physical attackers, as you can see there. I get hit by a fucking bin and I'm dead. Right, so the last Pokemon I've got is the mighty Togepi. I've got 2 Pokemon to kill with this, so things were looking a bit doubtful here. Muck goes, what the fuck, boom. I'm like, damn, this is going to be really close because I'm actually running a physically defensive Togepi, and I just live on 10 health. Hype! And the Muck's going to die there, so that's awesome. Now, that Wish I set up the turn before there, I'm going to get from the Braxion, and that's going to heal a lot of my health up. So that was that was so awesome. So I lived that explosion. Okay, so obviously the last Pokemon I got is the Zebstrika. Now, I wasn't sure what sort of set this was because a lot of the other sets were really crazy. So I was like, I hope it's a physical set because I'm going to be able to handle that a lot better than a special defensive set. Okay, going for the Morning Sun here. I'm going to get all my health back, which is good. Now I was like, well, I can go for the Ancient Power and try and get a Scumbag Serene Grace boost. Zebstrika is going to go for the T-Bolt, does lots of damage to me there. Unfortunately, I needed an Ancient Power boost right there, and I didn't get it. So I was like, okay, well, I probably can't win this matchup, and I get paralyzed on the turn afterwards. So that's it for this game, guys. I really tried to get back into it after some terrible luck, but there were some really funny movesets and some funny plays in this game. I hope you guys enjoy this one. There's some really funny bloopers after this. I hope you enjoy them too. Peace out, guys.